$5 million free roll. 2,000 players converge on December 13th in Las Vegas. One person will win $1 million. Will it be you? Sign up now at clubwptgold.com using code YouTube to be one of 3 people who wins their passport this week.
Seasons on the WPT, no player has ever won the same title twice, but that could all change as an unlikely champ tries to do what has never been done before. Tonight in Mississippi, it's a run for the record books, and it's only on the WPT.
We started 4 days ago with 214 players. We are now down to our final 6. Our winner's going to take home over $600,000.
That's right, but they will also get 1,200 points in the WPT Player of the Year race. All right, we're about to get started. Blinds are starting at 5 and 10,000. Antes are 1,000. Let's go watch the bluffing begin.
Well, action's going to start on 27-year-old poker pro out of Tallahassee, Leif Force. He lays his hand down.
Ryan Hughes now with a 6-4 of hearts, going to raise, makes it 23,000 to go.
Well, Ryan will be the most aggressive player at this table for sure tonight. You see it right there, raising with 6 high.
Shannon Shorr out, and now our WPT champion, Alan Carter, with just a 9-8 of hearts.
Oh, but look at this, Vince. He's not calling. He is 3-betting it here. Makes it 78,000 to go with the 9-8.
The Russian goes home. Pat Mahoney not going to play.
And Ryan folds as well. So a nice over-the-top raise by Alan Carter there. And Vince, this guy gunning for his 2nd title here tonight in this event.
All right, back to the hand. Leif Force goes away. Ryan Hughes now with a 9-8 has raised. Makes it 23,000 to go.
Well, he raised the last hand with 6 high. Raises this time with 9 high.
Been folded around to Pat Mahoney, who has a queen 10 of spades.
Well, Pat's on the short stack here at this final table, so he knows he's going to make something happen, so he's going to call here. Oh, and a good thing he did is it comes queen 10 deuce. Pat's got the top 2 pair, but notice that Ryan has a straight draw and a flush draw. So one has a big hand, the other has a big drawing hand. Could see fireworks.
Oh, incredible. Yep, Ryan has bet. Pat's coming back over the top, makes it 68,000. And a re-raise there by Ryan.
Well, Vince, both players have a hand to get all the money in with, that's for sure.
I'm all in.
Whoop.
Oh.
And there you go.
All in, call, Mike.
Up top 2.
Well, you can't blame either one of them. With these hands, we're getting the money in there.
Pat Mahoney winces. His life on the line right now, but he is out in front with queens and 10s. What an amazing hand.
Well, the 2-time bracelet winner at the World Series of Poker, Ryan Hughes, looking for a diamond or a jack right now. And hits the jack of diamonds on the turn.
10 of diamonds.
Well, Pat Mahoney up against it now. He ran cross-country and track in college at North Dakota.
10 of diamonds.
And right now, if he doesn't catch a queen or a 10, it's not the 10 of diamonds. He's going to be running out of here in 6th place.
Yes!
Oh, he's done it.
He did it!
The queen comes off. He's made the full house to stay alive.
That is ridiculous.
The crowd can't believe it. What drama there. Great flop for both players. Ryan hits his flush on the turn. His opponent makes the full house on the river. And there is a seesaw battle of emotions, folks, right there. Only 4 guys in the history of the WPT have had a chance to do that. And those are big names. Gus Hansen, Daniel Negreanu, Nick Schulman, and the Nad Medic. Can Allen do it? Those guys failed.
To the felt, a couple folds, and now Alan Carter with just a 10-8 has raised, makes it 25,000 to go.
Right behind him, the chip leader, Alex, looks down at an ace-5 offsuit. Notice how Allen is eyeing him.
Alex has re-raised, makes it 66,000 to go. Pat Mahoney out. Leif Force not going to play.
So back to Allen. Oh, and look at this, Vince. He is coming back over the top of the Russian.
With a 10-8, he makes it 175.
Well, Vince, what can you say about this family man that you think would play quietly? Here he's 4-bet with 10 high. He's definitely going for the title.
Good job.
Alan Carter is looser than a soccer mom drinking eggnog. All right, a bunch of folds and Pat Mahoney out. Leif out. But now it's up to Ryan Hughes here in a small blind. He's just got a 7-4.
22.
But he's going to move it up to 22,000 to go.
We've seen him raise it with 9 high and now with 7 high.
Shannon Shorr with a Jack-10. He's in the big blind.
Well, Shannon very aware that this guy could raise with any 2 cards.
And he is going to make the call. So we have Jack-10 up against 7-4.
Well, this is the battle of the blinds. And it comes Jack-9-4. Ryan has got bottom pair. Shannon has flopped top pair.
Ryan immediately bets 31,000 with 4s, and now Shannon, who hit top pair, is getting out raising chips. Makes it 74,000 to go. Back on Ryan. Does he realize the jig is up?
Well, you would think it's an easy laydown,
Whoa.
Vince. But forget the easy laydown. He has moved all in.
Shannon has called. Ryan is a kamikaze pilot, and now he's in a bit of trouble.
Well, Vince, we know he's a super aggressive player, but this is over aggressive in my opinion. But let's see if it works out for him. Looking for a 4 or 7. Well, 8 of clubs comes off. That gives him a straight draw. Ryan can now catch a 10 to make it straight. Club won't help him because Shannon will have a bigger flush.
No. Go home. Go home.
Down to the river for Ryan Hughes, 30 years old, out of Chandler, Arizona. He's won 2 World Series of Poker bracelets. He's an extreme kamikaze. Can he get really lucky here? No, not to be.
Well, he makes the flush, but it's not big enough. Shannon's flush is higher, and that's going to do it for the ever-aggressive Ryan Hughes. The pedal to the metal tactics didn't work tonight out in 6th place.
Yeah, got to pick up 89,000. Easy come, easy go. We're down to 5.
And Shannon Shorr happy to take down that pot. We've seen him at a final table before. He is back. He can be a force to be reckoned with.
5 players remain, and the blinds are going up to 6 and 12,000.
Current leader is the Russian, Alex Kuzmin. Right on his tail, former WPT champ and winner of this event, Alan Carter.
All right, Pat Mahoney, quick fold. Leif Force, not going to play. Also, Shannon Shorr will throw away his hand. It's up to Alan Carter.
Well, Alan Carter in the small blind looks down at Jack-4 diamonds. He's going to raise it to 30,000.
Into the Russian, Alex Kuzmin. He's got a 9 deuce of diamonds, and look at that. With that junk, he is going to re-raise. Makes it 80,000 to go.
Well, that's these chip leaders unafraid to clash with each other. That's pretty obvious. Raising and re-raising with these hands.
Wow, 9 deuce of diamonds up against Jack-4 of diamonds. 2 imposters.
Alan's made the call, and here's the flop. Ace-8-4 with 2 diamonds. Huge flop for Alan Carter. He's flopped a pair and a flush draw.
Alan's checked it. Kuzmin betting 52,000 and a re-raise by Alan Carter. Going up to 125,000. Kuzmin says he wants more. He re-raises.
Well, incredible. This could spell big trouble with a capital T for the Russian here.
The Russian has doubled it, made it 250, and Carter, he's saying, I'm going to re-raise again.
Well, everybody getting on their feet now because this pot is swilling up big time. You just don't see this often, folks.
What we really don't see often is this guy now going all in. But I'd love to see it.
Well, the Russian is going to make the call. Now there's over $1.1 million in the pot.
We've got action, and a turn card is a jack that makes 2 pair for Alan Carter.
And it also makes the Russian drawing completely dead.
$500,000 Alan Carter's bet.
He has a monster hand now. 2 pair and a flush draw. And he's going to take down this pot. Alan Carter now the huge chip leader at this final table.
Alan Carter's wife, Mary Jane, on the rail. Very excited. Nicely done, Alan. Chip leader Alan Carter right behind him with an ace-10.
Now just calls, gives Shannon respect. Doesn't 3-bet him. And right behind him, and the Russian also picks up ace-10. He also makes the call.
Now Pat Mahoney from Lakeland, Tennessee, 26 years old, folds. And Shannon checks his kings once again. Here we go to the flop.
And the flop comes 10-9 deuce, all hearts. Nobody has a heart. The 2 players have top pair and top kicker. Shannon has the overpair with 2 kings, and he's going to bet 61,000.
Yeah, with a quick call by Alan Carter. Kuzmin going away.
Well, the Russian throwing his pair away. 4 clubs on the turn. So Shannon thinks his kings are out in front. Indeed they are. He bets 141,000. and again is quickly called by Alan Carter.
Yeah, Carter with no heart here. Needs to get lucky, and he does so with an ace on the river.
Well, he's made the top two pair, aces and tens. Shannon checks on the river.
And Alan Carter getting chips out with his aces up, yeah.
And a lot of chips, Vince. That's a $500,000. That's a pot-sized bet here. And there you see the agony and the look on the face of Shannon Shorr, cracking the knuckles.
Can't crack those knuckles hard enough.
Look at him wincing, Vince. And his problem is, you're not going to put your opponent, Alan Carter, on the ace of hearts, meaning he wouldn't have paired that card. Had he had the ace of hearts, he was going to raise on the flop if he'd had the nut flush draw. That didn't happen. So if you put your opponent on an ace, what could he have with an ace that he would have been calling all the way down through this hand? Some kind of pair. Ace 10, ace 9, perhaps.
I'll start grimacing here in a minute.
Shannon really has a problem here, folks. And I can understand the problem.
Call.
And he's made the call. And there goes a $500,000 more of his stack. Alan Carter takes a big step toward winning this event twice, Vince. No player in history's ever done that. Alan Carter now the big chip leader at this final table.
And Shannon Shorr gets thrown down the river right there, the Mississippi. That is a tough one. Whew. Things going Alan Carter's way. Blinds are going up to 8 and 16. Back to this hand, Alan this time with an ace-8, and he is calling it. Rushing out, Pat Mahoney ejects his hand, but Leif Force.
Well, Leif's got the 6-5 of diamonds, the suited connectors you like to see flops with.
Shannon checks. He's in the big blind. Well, the flop comes up 8-8-7. 3 of a kind for Alan Carter. Shannon Shorr with 7s, and Leif Force with an open-ended straight draw.
No actions on Leif. He checks. Shannon checks right behind him.
Alan's bet 50,000.
This hand was not raised before the flop, and it may work out well for Alan.
Leif with a call. Shannon going away. Here comes the turn.
Good fold by Shannon. 9 of hearts on the turn. Leif Force has made it straight. He checks. Alan Carter going to bet 150,000. Leif looks like he's agonizing here. He caught the dream card. His opponent's got a full house. You're just broke here. But certainly, you're going to have to play the straight. He now goes all in. Alan's turn to wince now.
Is this the best acting job ever? Or is this because I got 8?
Vince, obviously pot committed, only another 271,000.
I call.
Over 700,000 in the pot, so he does make the call.
Yeah, Leif Force out in front. This could be his last hand he plays here at Beau Rivage if things turn ugly on the river.
Hey! Was it no funny stuff? No funny business.
Third of the deck, man.
Well, if the board should pair, Alan Carter will have knocked out Leif Force.
He can catch an ace and win it as well. Yes. Doesn't happen as the 6 comes off. So Leif Force has doubled up here. Leif got in this tournament on a $500 satellite. What a parlay this guy could make.
That's how you use the force right there.
$5 million free roll. 2,000 players converge on December 13th in Las Vegas. One person will win $1 million. Will it be you? Sign up now at clubwptgold.com using code YouTube to be one of 3 people who wins their passport this week.
But to the felt we go. Pat Mahoney this time. The 26-year-old out of Tennessee has a queen jack, and he's going to make it 35,000. Leif out, Shannon out as well. Alan Carter not going to play.
So down to the big blind, and the Russian Alex Kuzmin finds 2 jacks, and happy to find them.
Yeah, and he's going to raise, makes it 105,000 to go. Back in Pat Mahoney's face.
Well, Pat, who's played very conservative so far. What's he going to do now?
Pat is a professional player, only 26 years old.
Well, he's seen this Russian come over the top and then lay his hand down time and time again. So he re-raised it, but this time the Russian moves all in quickly, and Pat moves all out.
Yeah, Pat mucks very quickly. This Russian means business. A couple Couple folds around to Shannon Shorr. He has 9s. He's raised to 48, but Alan Carter has re-raised with a pair of 8s. Makes it 150 to go. Kuzmin out.
All in. Good call.
Well, Shannon's gone all in and quickly gets called, and Shannon is going to love it when he sees this scenario. It's thumbs up to his friends and family. He's got 2 9s versus 2 8s, and also has his opponent's flush cards cut off, meaning that Alan Carter cannot make a flush to win this hand.
So Shannon Shorr with a big chance to double up. He's on the short stack, his second WPT final table.
Well, you can't get it any much better than this before the flop, pair over pair.
And the flop comes up 10-7-3. That's good for Shannon Shorr. His 9s still out in front. No problems. Turn card coming up.
Well, the 7 comes off, so we're down to the river. Alan Carter is a 2-outer. Must catch an 8 on the river to win this pot.
I'll make you flip.
Otherwise, Shannon Shorr will double
Shannon,
up.
come on, Shannon. Right here.
Shannon's mom rooting him on.
Well, the deuce comes off. Mr. Alabama, Shannon Shorr, doubling up to stay alive. Much to the joy of his mom, dad, and sister who are here to watch him play tonight.
All right, back to the table. Alan Carter is our chip leader. It's on Pat Mahoney, and he picks up the Cowboys' pair of kings.
Yeah, beautiful hand for Pat.
Pat Mahoney making it 46,000. And look at this, right behind him. Leif Force has picked up queens. Oh, boy.
2 huge hands. Leif is going to raise it to 125,000.
Shannon out. Alan Carter also going away. Kuzmin won't play. Back on Pat. And Pat's coming back with the raise, of course.
Come on.
Call.
But a quick all-in bet by Leif Force.
And a quick call by Pat Mahoney.
What a hand. 2 buddies.
Slow roll.
Well, it's kings versus queens.
Good luck, buddy.
Leif Force in trouble now. Well, a bit of a migraine headache time for Leif Force right now. He was homeschooled. His parents taught him poker so he could learn math.
That's cooler, man.
He is shaking his head right now. He can't believe it.
Well, he's the only guy in history that won over $1 million in a poker tournament when he finished the 11th. That was back at the 2006 main event of poker. But right now, he's on the ropes with his 2 queens versus 2 kings. And the flop doesn't help him as it comes jack, 6, deuce.
Yeah, Pat Mahoney out in front. This is a player that started playing poker when he had trouble finding work. And right now, he's in a great place to double up against his buddy.
Well, he makes 3 kings on the turn, but it's the king of spade, which gives Leif a flush draw.
No funny, hey, no funny stuff.
So any spade other than the deuce of spade will win this pot for Leif Force.
Never easy.
And here's your river card. Let's
Let's see the river card.
Spade.
And a 7 of spades comes off.
7 of spades.
There you see the torture and pain of Pat Mahoney.
What a horrible experience there for Pat Mahoney, our 5th place finisher. He'll take home 113,000, but what drama, what a way to go out. Suck out time here for Revanche.
There's nothing you can do about that if you're Pat Mahoney except say to the poker guys, why me, why now? Unbelievable tough luck. Kings versus queens all in. And now you're heading toward the door.
So that's going to do it for the college track star. Pat Mahoney going to run out of here in 5th place, and we are down to 4.
And Vince, if you're sitting in Leif Force's seat, you're saying, hey, this is going to be my night. When you take a hand like 2 queens and beat 2 kings, you think today is your day.
Back to this hand, Leif Force now with ace-9 has raised to 54,000. Right behind him, Shannon with an ace-queen.
Shannon's going to re-raise it.
Additional 100,000, Allen out.
Come on.
Leif Force is going all in.
Call.
And he's quickly called by Shannon. And Vince, just as quick as Leif Force picked up those chips a moment ago, he can give them back right here to Shannon Shorr.
Shannon only had a little bit more than 600,000. Leif just wanted to muscle him out. Maybe the wrong time to muscle.
No 9.
No 9.
Maybe he got a little bit too confident, in my opinion, from winning that last pot. coming from left field. Can he do it again? Well, flop comes ace, jack, 8. So far, so good for Shannon. Just got to dodge a 9 or 2 running cards to make a straight to double up here.
Shannon in good shape with his kicker. 4 diamonds on the turn. No help there to Leif.
Well, we are down to the river card.
Come on, Shannon!
Leif must catch a 9 to win the pot. Otherwise, Shannon will double up. Well, an 8 comes off. Well, Shannon wins it because it was close to a 9.
So Shannon Shorr's ace-3 will hold up. And the Shorr family truly excited on the rail as Shannon goes to them.
And Vince, who knows? It could be roll tide tonight.
Shannon Shorr in a lot of trouble.
Well, Shannon on the extreme short stack. Just over 10 big blinds left. He's got to have to make something happen soon.
Leif has gone out.
All in.
Now Shannon Shorr has gone all in with the king 4.
Just gambling with the king high, but Alan Carter has him dominated with the king 9 of diamonds here. But lays it down. Probably lucky for Shannon he did. The Russian goes out. So Shannon Shorr picking up the blinds and antes. He is short stack, but not done yet.
You're the man now, you're the man!
There is Shannon's mom, Debbie. Not losing hope, even though Shannon is on that extreme short stack right now. The blinds are going up to 12 and 24,000. Annie's 4,000. 4 more expensive as the Russian quickly folds. Leif also out, and now Shannon.
All in.
And there goes Shannon again. He says all in.
Got a jack 7 offsuit.
I call.
But behind him, Allen with queen jack says he's going to call.
Well, what a call by Allen here with the queen jack. He could well afford to make the call, but still not easy to do where you might double up a guy like Shannon with just queen high.
Shannon up on his feet. This is his second WPT final table. Can he get lucky here?
That's come ace 9-3.
Not good for Shannon.
He's going to have to catch a walking stick. Needs a 7 or he'll be walking out of here in 4th place.
The pretty lady up there.
There's Alan's wife, Mary Jane, still believing. Here's the turn card.
The queen comes off. Well, that does it. Shannon Shorr drawing dead. Good sportsmanship by Shannon. Handshakes all around. And Vince, his tale tonight was good luck. He gambled with that nut flush draw and the overcard. Didn't pay off for him. He's out tonight in 4th place.
Do you regret calling with that flush draw?
No, that's the correct line. Is to bet and then 3-bet all in there. I had fold equity. He can have a draw and stuff too. So it's the correct line. I guess it is what it is. If I get there, it could be a different story. But I was lucky to have 3 hands hold today too. So it is what it is.
Well, Vince, that's going to do it for Shannon Shorr tonight, but I guarantee you, we're going to see plenty more of him out here on the World Poker Tour.
He's a fine player, picking up 144,000, but has to say goodbye. We're down to 3 players.
$5 million free roll. 2,000 players converge on December 13th in Las Vegas. One person will win $1 million. Will it be you? Sign up now at clubwptgold.com using code YouTube to be one of 3 people who wins their passport this week.
Down to 3 players at Beau Rivage.
And the blinds are going up to 20 and 40,000.
Now, Alex is currently our chip leader with over 3 million in chips. Going to raise it, makes it 80,000 to go.
Leif out, Alan Carter with a jack 7. Gonna make the call.
He's got 2 hearts. There's a gamble with this hand. Now flop comes 6-5-4.
Alan checks. Alex is gonna bet 100,000 with a quick call.
Both players with the open in the straight draw. Alex with the best hand with ace high. Now the 10 of hearts comes off. This gives Alan a flush draw as well as a straight draw. He's gonna check. Now 200,000, the bet by the Russian on the turn.
Come on, man.
Whoa, check and raise by Allen. He says all in.
Now just an amazing play here. What we call a semi-bluff. He's got a big drawing hand, a straight draw, a flush draw. His opponent has the best hand. And you know, right now Alex is saying to himself, why did I bet there? Why didn't I just take a free card off where I could have made a straight or something to win the pot with?
Well, the Russian only with ace high, but he looks frustrated by this move. Nice, strong re-raise. by Allen, and it's going to work.
A great play by Alan Carter right there. Love that semi-bluff all-in bet to take down that pot.
All right. Leif Force, 27 years old, out of Florida. Professional poker player, first to act. He'll fold his hand. Now Allen has raised to 100,000.
Allen with the Jack-9 offsuit. Alex with a big hand here. Ace-Queen suited.
Makes it 275.
I'm all in.
And Allen goes all in here for 1.7 million.
How much left?
He's just taking a stab that Alex doesn't have much, but we know he has a lot. He has ace-queen of diamonds. And the Russian is going to call him.
All right, let's get lucky.
Yeah, Alan Carter took a stab. We're just hoping his opponent had something like ace-8 where he might throw the hand away.
Ace-queen.
Unfortunately for Allen, the Russian had ace-queen suited and made the call.
We're due.
Allen's wife saying we're due. We will see. His chance of becoming a two-time WPT winner. Well,
I got another out. I got an 8.
The flop comes up 10-7 deuce. Inside straight draw there for Alan Carter.
He would give him a straight.
I need ace of hearts.
Jack-9 would give him a lead. He can also backdoor a club flush.
Alan's wife, Mary Chain, cheering him on.
Well, the Jack of Diamonds comes off. Alan Carter is taking lead with 2 jacks.
Diamond.
It's far from over because Alex has a straight draw, a flush draw, and 2 overcards.
Black, please.
Pretty amazing for Alan Carter. 1 card away from doubling up.
Keep it low and black.
Right now, Alan Carter is out in front with 2 jacks. He's got to dodge an ace, a king, a queen, or a diamond. Here it comes.
Oh.
It's a 10 of diamonds comes off. Alex has made the flush. Alex is going to win this spot and eliminate Alan Carter from this tournament. So Alan Carter's dreams of becoming a 2-time WPT champ in the same event, a feat no other player in the history of the World Poker Tour has done, is not going to happen tonight.
Thank you.
218,000 richer. A big effort by Alan Carter, but not to be. And just like that, we are down to 2.
We're here with 3rd place finisher Alan Carter. He came so close to history. What's going through your mind right now?
Well, you know, I feel very satisfied with the tournament. Right now, there's no regrets because I don't really feel like there were many mistakes made, and I played well.
Can you talk a little bit about the support of the family and friends that you have here?
I think it's really cool when you can get 17 friends to show up and family to come by, you know, to come from Dallas and check this thing out. So, you know, so that's obviously one of the comforting factors, you know, for later. So.
Well, another outstanding finish for you here at the Beau Rivage, and I'm sure we'll see you again on the tour.
Yep. Thank you.
Alex Kuzmin out in front with about 4 million. Leif Force with 2.4. The Andes are going up to 10,000. The blinds are 40 and 80. Here we go.
Well, Leif Force is closing the gap, though, Vince. He's on the comeback trail. He limps in on the button with the queen-jack.
But a big hand for Alex here. He has ace-king. He's going up the elevator with the raise. Makes it 245,000.
Leif's going to make the call, so we're going to see a flop here.
Quality cards, ace-king against queen-jack.
Oh, here comes the hood. There you go, Leif. Get back to your old style. Don't give in.
Maybe that'll bring him luck. Here we go.
Well, Leif's style is playing tight and conservative.
Nothing on the flop. 4-3 deuce. A bet by Kuzmin. 225. Leif Force gets stubborn. He sticks around.
Going against his grain here, I think, by calling with the queen-jack when it comes 4 high.
Now the 4 hits. Pairs the board. Russian's going to slow down checks.
Well, Leif is going to bluff at this pot. He bets 450,000. Alex calls him with just ace high here. Does have the straight draw, but thinks the ace-king is the best hand, which in fact it is. And now an ace comes off. Now Alex has got aces up with the biggest kicker possible, but afraid his opponent might have a 5 in his hand, might have made a straight.
Well, he's checked, and guess who's buying it? Leif Force is going to bet. He's going to try to bluff it at 700,000.
Well, Alex shaking his head no, but putting his chips in there. He'll be shaking his head yes shortly. And this pot has over 3.2 million in it. Well, Leif shaking his head no. Why did I get away from my style of just playing tight? Why am I gambling here? Why am I bluffing my money off?
Well, he kind of fell into that one, and the Russian let him. And that is the first big hit Leif has taken, and he's unsettled there a little bit.
Well, Vince, that widens the chip margin to 5.8 million to 600,000. So Alex Kuzmin way out in front right now.
All in.
And he has gone all in with a king 4 here. He's just going to put a lot of pressure, and Leif has made the call with a jack down of clubs.
Well, I'm not fond of this play, Vince. To call your case 600 and some thousand with it, not so sure. I could see moving in with it, but not calling with it. Chances are you're going to be beaten, have to get lucky. That's exactly the case right here.
Well, here we go. It is all on the line right now for Leif Force.
Yeah, flop comes queen 5-4 with 2 diamonds.
So Alex Kuzmin picks up the 4s. He's out in front.
Well, Leif knows he needs some help. He's got that little Pooh Bear of his that he says is good luck for him. It's in the middle of the table now, but he better put it to work here. Well, 3 of hearts on the turn. Leif Force must catch a jack or a 9.
It is all on the line right now.
The Russian just 1 card away from capturing a WPT title.
Well, it's a deuce of club, and that's going to make Alex Kuzmin the champion.
Well, Vince, Alex came to the final table as a chip leader. He lost about half his chips. He put the gear shift back in neutral. Changing gears paid off well for the Russian tonight.
Man, it has been topsy-turvy all night long for him. He got knocked down to the canvas. He was thrown off, but now he has come back and won a major title at Beau Rivage.
Runner-up of the Southern Poker Champion, Mr. Leif Force. Are you disappointed?
No comment.
No comment. All right, well, it looks like the Funshine Bear Care Bear ran out of luck, but he's still taking home $315,000. I read that you're going to give this money to your parents. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a good thing. They taught you how to play poker?
Yeah, I learned from them and my grandparents when I was a little kid.
And here you are, $315,000 richer. Congratulations, Leif.
Appreciate it.
All your cards be live and your pots be monster.